Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Lingfield Park here on Wednesday. It is March the 29th, 2017. Gonna look at race number one from Lingfield, the 2:20 post time. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. We're a few days away from the opening of the flat season from Doncaster. Can't wait for that. But we still have to, we still have some nice racing today, especially at Lingfield. This first race is a very intriguing one. It's the 220 is the 32 red median auction maiden Fillies Stakes. It's Phillies maiden auction class 6 race here, going for a purse $5,000. That's American currency, so don't get confused. For maidens, 3-year-olds. Fillies only. Field of 6 horses going the 1 mile and 1/2 or 12 furlongs or 2,400 meters on the all-weather surface here. There's a horse I really like. It's very intriguing. That's a very heavy favorite, but I would like to see how this horse runs. That's the one horse, Bishop's Cannings. Gonna go 1-4-3 in the tricast of the trifecta. But number one, Bishop's Cannings, 3-5. Ryan Moore is on this David Ellsworth trained 3-year-old filly out of Cape Blanco. Cape Blanco is a great turf horse. Actually, I believe he won here in New York at Belmont in the Man War or something like that in the early summer of 2011 or 12, something like that. But, should definitely get the distance. If Ryan Moore's coming to ride this horse on a Wednesday afternoon at Lingfield, you have to give this horse great credit. And his last few races haven't been that bad, or her last few races haven't been that bad. Most races this horse has started on the 3rd of February at Lingfield, a mile and a half in a Class 5 maiden race. This horse finished third by 1 1/4 lengths. As second choice that day. He just missed a good closing kick. The winner, Addicted to You, just ran a little bit of a better race behind Ulysses, but it wasn't half bad at all. Start before at Lingfield, mile and a quarter maidens Phillies Class 5 handicap. This horse finished second by half length. Closed up that day a tiny bit, but if you watch from basically the top of the stretch until about the furlong pole, that part of the race, this horse looked very promising, and then this horse started to slowly weakened. But it was a bit of a weird race, so I should it's a little contradiction of what I just said, but if you just watch the first furlong in the stretch, in the closing stretch, she looked like she was going, but then she started to weaken a little bit. But maybe the distance was a little bit too short. I think she's a definite stayer, going a mile and a half. Last year somebody commented on this one of my videos when I said a mile and a half stayer. For an American, a mile 16th is a stayer, but so for me saying a mile and a half is a stayer, that's something. But she should get the staying distance here today. Her 3 races weren't half bad at all. Gets Ryan Moore. I think that's going to be a great key for this horse. Watch out for this one to run a really big one here today. So to recap my bets for the first, the 220 from Lingfield, the 32 red median auction maiden Filly Stakes. Going to go with the 1 horse Bishop Cannings. Going to go 1-4-3 in the tricast of the trifecta. Good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. And join me this weekend for a full Doncaster preview.